Hi everybody, welcome back to Techniques, Tips, and Advice on Rubber Stamping with Lori Krause. Today we're going to make a great little Christmas card. We're going to use Endless Wishes, which is a photopolymer stamp, and some washi tape, which is a great element, super easy to use. So we'll show you how to do that, and let's get started. Here's the card we're going to make. The cardstock is Wild Wasabi, and that's just a half a sheet of cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5. And then we have Island Indigo, which is 5 by 3 3/4. Then the white is cut down 1/8 of an inch. That's a really awesome kind of card to set out your. I like it because it sets off the cardstock in the back, but you still have a nice big area to stamp in. It's just, you know, a nice easy sizes to cut. So here I have my wasabi card base ready to go. I've got my Island Indigo with dimensionals ready to go, and then I will just we'll get this put together, and then we'll start stamping our piece of white. I like it when I find a card base that I really like, and I like the dimensions. So, alright, here's our piece of white that we're going to stamp on. Now, some people put their washi tape on first, some people did the stamping first. I think we're going to go ahead and put the washi tape on first. This is from the All Is Calm washi tape. It's a nice low tack washi tape, so if you had to remove it, you could. I just cut that a little longer. See, I'll show you that you can remove it quite nicely if you get it not quite so straight, which that is exactly what I did. So you can just remove it and put it back on, and I'll tuck a little bit of that behind my card. And then all these washi tapes are from that same little bundle of tape. They all go fabulously together, and the patterns are really pretty. So here's the next one. This is some of the blue, so we can tie that Island Indigo in there. And I just overlapped it a little bit, no big deal. Tuck it behind there. And of course, you don't need to leave the tails quite that long if you're stamping with yourself. Sometimes I make sure that I have plenty when my customers are stamping, because they don't know that it can adhere to the back and just need 1/8 of an inch. So I always plan on them using twice as much as I actually would on my own card. Then I took a piece of the little stripe and just kind of brought that in and placed it like that. So there's my washi tape element, and then we'll get some stamping started. So I took the stamp set is photopolymer, so they're clear, and so we're going to use our clear blocks, and we'll just get a little ink on that, and we'll place it. Okay, so there's our first, and then we're going to take a little bitty one. Here's the little bitty one we're going to use, and we'll get some ink on there, and we'll give it a few stamps, maybe even 2 or 3. So we'll stamp that over there. By the way, that was Island Indigo. I don't know if I told you that. I hope I did. Then we're going to get a little bit of Wild Wasabi, and we'll throw in a couple more snowflakes. And then what we're going to do is, I've got a piece of scrap paper here. Not this one. I have a little box right here by my stamping area, and I just keep scraps in there. So what I'm going to do, excuse my fingers, is I took Christmas Cheer. They're 2 separate stamps, and I put them together on the same block so that I could stamp my greeting, and I wouldn't have to stamp it twice. I could just stamp it once. And so I'll just stamp that on my scrap piece of paper. I'm going to take my extra large oval punch, and I'll punch out my greeting. So there's my greeting. Now what I'm going to do is I like to dauber up the edges and make them just a little bit more colorful. So we'll take this, we're going to go all the way around with a sponge dauber. So like that. Just kind of flick it. And then, just to tie in both colors, we'll take another sponge dauber and we'll flick some blue on there too. Just here and there, just to kind of make that really pretty. Okay? Then, what we'll do, I have a little bitty star, and actually this is from the Holiday Home set, I believe, and super cute. And we'll just add some stars to this, and you can see I am randomly stamping stars, nothing crazy. You just want to add a few stars to your project. So there we go. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and put some snail on here. An inch in every corner, might be an inch and a quarter, but you can't tell because you can't see me do that. So, and then we'll center this on our card. So we have this, okay, isn't that really pretty the way that ties in? Then our little Christmas cheer, I'm going to add a couple of dimensionals to that. Our stamping dimensionals are the bomb. $3.95 gets you 300 of them. Can't believe that they're that cheap. And then we'll add this to our card. So a little greeting element. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to add a little bit of dazzling details. This is our Dazzling Diamonds dazzling details. And I'm just going to add that to several little places along some of the snowflakes. I found that a lot of my customers don't really like glitter because it gets all over their house. But sometimes I like the dazzle element of the glitter. So I found that they let me bring this to their house. So I'll add dazzling details. So we'll just add this to the little ends of our snowflakes and maybe a middle here and there. And that'll give us a little sparkle without a lot of mess. So here's our great card for Christmas, nice and easy. You're going to show your customers and your friends how to use the photopolymer stamps and our clear blocks, and make a great card. So we'll see you soon. Hope to see you in Deerland. If not, we'll see you back here in a few days. Bye-bye.